Hey y'all, I'm back. Hang on a second. Turn it down because that's not on what I wanted to be on. But I'm not even gonna put no music on. This is just gonna be a quick message. Yeah. So because that was funny. I've never seen the shit that I've just seen today in real life. I've always seen this shit on videos. Who child? I always seen that shit on videos, but I've never seen it in real life for myself. So I was outside, and my neighbor was walking her dog, and she saw me sitting outside. And as she's walking, she's like this, and she's looking right, and I'm looking at this bitch like she don't think I can see her, right? She don't think I can see her. So when she got around to my view, I was like this. She was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey." Oh, it was too funny. She was like, "Oh wow." I was like, "Oh." But anyway, yeah. But that's just the part. I don't want to get too much into it, but it was to see her do that. That was like I was like, "Bitch, pick up your job." Pick up your jaw, man. That was so funny. Anyway, spirit, collective. People are going to start seeing you. I feel like we're coming out of that hermit mode, right? And people are going to start seeing you, and they're not going to see the same person they saw going into that cocoon. You hear me? Your butterfly, your wings are out, nigga. Y'all are, listen. Well, listen, look at this. Somebody thought they had you under control. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Ooh-wee. Child, this could be somebody you didn't even expect. Ooh-wee. Wow. Come on here, Spirit. What's going on here? Somebody was trying to control the outcome for you, collective. They had you in this illusion of, stuck on stupid, I'm assuming, or not, not anybody to, I heard, to watch. They didn't bet on you. Ooh-wee. They are surprised what they see, and this doesn't match what somebody been saying, what's been happening. It ain't matching what they was trying to do. It's not what happened. So with that look, you know what I think I'm hearing? So where's that shit going? Where's it going? Because collective is doing good. Collective look good. Collective is shining. Collective ain't where I thought they were supposed to be. Ooh. What's going on here, Spirit? Let's see if we got a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes. Somebody said the collective ain't where they said for where I put them. That's what I heard. Where I put them. What's going on here, Spirit? Fast action now. That's the commercial. People just naturally like you. They thought they was going to have you in a hole somewhere. Let me see. She did the same thing to you as she did to others. Look at this shit here. It's a female. They done did this before. It says you can have the whole lineage. This is somebody in your family. This is somebody that has cursed their whole family, their whole lineage. Yep, well, you got goals. They didn't. You cut yourself loose from this shit. Yeah, yes, you did. Nothing can fill the void except Jesus. That was the key. That was your out. You took the out. You took the out. And you took the out. Yes, you did, collective. You took the out. And somebody tried to trap you. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They tried to trap you. And they seen you. Ooh, they seen you. Somebody seen you. Somebody seen you that tried to trap you. And they are flabbergasted. Or somebody that they said it to is flabbergasted. You hear me? Yes, I'm talking about with their mouth wide the fuck open. They like nigga. Hello, I see you. I see you. Close your fucking mouth. Oh, that was so funny because I don't know what the fuck. She was just like, literally, right? And when she came around, I seen her coming, and she seen me, and she was like, and I'm like, she's like, hey, I'm like, hey, like, what's wrong with you? Ooh, what is wrong with you? Somebody's like, wow, like, ooh, somebody lied. Somebody lied. Ooh, somebody lied. They want to know where it's going to go. If it ain't you, then who is it that they was talking about? Who is it they was talking about, y'all? If it wasn't you, collective, who you think they were? Somebody mad. Ooh. You didn't allow yourself to what? What did I say? You didn't allow yourself to maul anybody. You didn't talk about anybody. That's MAUL, right? To try to tear anybody down. You didn't do that. But somebody tried to tear you down. There's a lot of messages here. When someone means something to you, let them know. Yeah, this is somebody that hid the way they felt about you. So they tried to destroy you behind your back. Yeah, they never did anything. They never showed you who they were or how they felt about you in your face. I'm not taking all these. What's on the bottom? Okay, too much information. All right, Spirit. What's going on here, Spirit? What else? What else can the collective know there? What else can the collective know there? Yeah, this person was mean-spirited towards you, but you were not mean-spirited toward them. You chose a different route. You chose the route of acceptance. You chose the route of surrender to the Most High, to God, through Jesus. Yes, you did. You knew that treating this person the way they were treating you was not going to make you feel any better, because nothing can fill the void. Nope. And somebody find that shit out, too. They're mad because you are happy in spite of being in a humble position. Look at that. You see? In spite of how they treated you, how they talked about you, how others may have treated you on behalf of this person's whatever they did or said, right? It's like, you still remain in a humble position, and you still remain happy, right? You still remain joyful. You still remain free, even though they tried to bind you. They tried to bind you so that you couldn't be free, but you are. What's this here? Why didn't I want to see the truth? Somebody didn't want to see the truth about you. Somebody didn't want to believe you were just naturally yourself. Ooh, that's crazy. Somebody tried to make you out to be somebody that they wanted you to be, like them. Ooh, Spirit said somebody wanted you to try to make you out to be like them. That's what they did. And that's why whatever's coming back is going to be them. They're going to be seen the way they wanted people to see you. They want people to see you like they feel about themselves. And now people are going to see them exactly how they feel about themselves. You heard? Let's go. I'm moving over because I know these suckers like to fly, and I'm going to have to catch them. I got to catch them. Got to anticipate the enemy's move. Reach out and touch. Spiritual. Spirit's reaching out and touching somebody. What we got here? Boo boo kitty. There she go. Somebody wanted your position, wanted your empire. It says because you don't talk about it, don't mean you don't. Because you don't talk about it, don't mean you're blind to it. Yeah, you seen this person. You knew what this person was doing. It says they sent in us some heavy hitters. And them heavy hitters are going to be sent right back to them. Whoever that is, boo-boo kitty. Yeah, reach out and touch. Boo-boo kitty's in purple. Boo-boo kitty's in purple. Didn't she die in Empire? Somebody pushed her over that balcony, right? She was pregnant. Booby kitty. So this could be somebody's ancestor. This could be somebody's ancestor with this reach out and touch us. Who a sister? Oh shit. Ooh-wee. Somebody's sister could be reaching out and touching some folks. Rubik's Cube, you figured them out. Yeah, you figured them out. You knew what was going on, but because you allowed God the judgment, not yourself, right? Because you stayed in position as God told you to, as you were moved to do, to step back and continue on with your life and continue doing what you're supposed to be doing, and they will be taken care of by the Most High, right? Period. How deep does your well go? You got goals. Bigger goals. I heard bigger fish to fry. How deep does your well go? How deep, right? Yeah. So I feel like somebody kept pushing your boundaries, kept testing you, kept putting you under pressure, kept putting you through situations, right, to test your loyalty to the Most High, right? That's to yourself, right? Would you give up because of all the mishaps and the blockages and the distractions, right? Would you, you know what I mean? Somebody wanted you to feel like you couldn't do nothing, you know? They wanted you to give up. But you didn't, in spite of not having or things not going in your way. Somebody was putting kind of blockages in all areas of your life, but that's a running theme. We're in this retrograde now with all these planets going in retrograde. Listen, some things are going to be brought back that people are going to have to make. Going to have to make a different choice. If they don't make a different choice, then hey, as you are, then karma will be as it will be. You know. But somebody's aunt, somebody's sister, you're too fucking nice. Spirit said I'm being too nice with what I'm trying to say. But you know, I don't, because I don't wish that on anybody. I don't care. I know what I've been through. And what I've been through, I don't wish on nobody. I don't wish on nobody. I don't wish nothing on, I don't. You know, nothing but, you know, grace and mercy. That's all I wish for everybody. You know, I wish everybody just learned the lesson. That's all. Just make a new choice. That's all. That's what I wish. That's what I wish. You know. Anyway, what's going on with these folks out here though? They out here, they're gonna get a whooping. That's what's gonna happen. This is somebody that's been doing this to other people though. That's the thing. You know. It's not just you, collective. They've been doing this to multiple people. It's just, you're just the one that decided that you weren't going to fall under this person's illusions, you know? That you were going to get yourself, you know, you weren't gonna be this person. You see this person, and that's not who you are, and you're staying true to yourself. Where this person is allowing their root chakra to, you know, to run their life, their trauma, their pain, their hurt, their disappointments. I said what I said. Absolutely. That's some of my ancestors saying you're too fucking nice. And they mean that. They just say, yeah, Spirit said they showed their hand. You already seen this person. You know who this person is. Look, there it is. Oh, well, it pays to have good character. And that's what this person doesn't like about you. They tried to taint your character. They wanted you to act in the way they said that you were. But somebody saw you and said, that's a lie. Somebody could have said that you was on drugs or some shit, right? Down and out, dusty, crusty. You know, can't take care of yourself, begging and shit, right? Always need help. Sleeping around. Come on. They out here talking about. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about. What's his name? Y'all know who sing that. I can't think of it right now. They're not like us, you know that. What they running for? not having up the road. They're running all over the place. Yeah. Today is July 3rd. Tomorrow is Friday, Independence Day. What we got here? Surprise. Somebody surprised. Somebody surprised by you. They mad. They're really mad because you didn't act out, right? You didn't retaliate. Something about a home. A home could be significant. A house. A house could also be your body. Okay? Somebody could be surprised. Yeah, somebody could be surprised, right? By your body, by how you look. Somebody could be surprised about who resides in your house. Who resides in your house? It didn't work. That jealousy and envy, that's coming back to back somebody in the boot tag. You said they can have the whole lineage. This is giving me the energy of someone that really tried to ruin your relationships. Especially if they were your blood relationships, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying, your people in your close circle. But I'm more and more giving with it lineage. This is family dynamics. This is like your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, people in the distance, you know, your relatives, distant relatives. You know, this is somebody that really tried to make you look like a bad person. That's what I'm going to say. And somebody seeing you, somebody was shocked. Somebody was shocked. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, look at this. What's that say right there? That somebody sees somebody's lying and they was abusing you. Somebody was hurt people under an illusion. But somebody see beyond the veil, somebody was abusing you. 65 could be significant. 54, 45, 56, 41, 14, 20. Now people see what was going on in this house. Ooh, come on, spirit. That's what this is. Ooh, this is what's really was going on in this house. There was a lot of abuse going on in this house. Yes, it was. Yes, look, flying monkey. I think I turned the deck upside. Nope, evil eye. Somebody said in the evil eye. Listen, I'm telling you. This was a flying monkey. There's somebody that don't believe this motherfucker no more. They say, listen, I'm not even fucking with you no more. You lie. You just hateful. You just dirty. You just hateful. You was abusive. You was abusing that person. Yep. I heard that person was not lying about the abuse. Wow. Come on, spirit. Ooh-wee. Child. Listen, somebody is not held in high honor anymore. Ooh, real love. Somebody is not held in high honor anymore. We got a pentacle coming. Unexpected money. Wow. 25, 52 could be significant. What's going on, spirit? We got here. We got real love and unexpected money. They came out together. Look at that. They flipped over together. Listen, abandonment, walking away. 8 and 2 is 10. Yeah, I feel like this is you walking away. Drop it. There you go. You can have the whole lineage. Fuck it. You know what? I'll just go on and you know, create a new life for myself, right? People around you, they don't want to fuck with you because I feel like somebody really did, you know, get people to come against you. So you got unexpected money. You got real love coming in for your collectives. 27, 72, 51, 15. 72 is 9. Yeah, purpose. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. 5-1 is 6. Virgo could be in here. Take it how it resonates. What's going on in spirit? Yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Look at that rich guy. He slid out there in reverse. I don't know. I see commitment on here. Soulmate. They in reverse though. Twin flame. Actual money. Look, somebody tried to cause an ending. I told you. You seen that shit, right? You got rich guy out here. What's this rich guy? What's going on here? You could meet a rich guy. 3 and 1 is 4. That's family. Could be a Cancer. Yeah, I feel like you gave up on this whole whatever this is, this dynamic here. Because you were under so much fire, right? You were under so much scrutiny and judgment. You know, by everybody around you. People are treating you as if something was wrong with you, like you were a liar, like you know. And somebody helped make it that way. Somebody wanted you to look that way, you know. What we got here? See what I'm saying? Somebody wanted you to look that way. They wanted to cause you emotional pain. 3 and 2 is 5, but that's about to change. Yeah, listen, that's what they wanted. 64 could be significant, 46. Somebody wanted to cause an ending to things in your life, your finances and everything. This could be somebody that really does care about you, right? For real, for real. Or maybe this is what they was causing to you when you could have been sitting in your feelings like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? How come there's no love around me? Yeah, destruction, the tower. Look, the love spell. Yes, they did. This is what somebody was doing. This is what somebody was doing to you. It's the whole reading started out with that cup on that glass, on that table, whatever you want to call that shit that got going on down there. That's how the reading started, with that, with a fire sign. So take that how it resonates. Listen, we got protection came out in reverse. Somebody's not protected as they thought they was. Something about actual money and the ancestors in reverse. What's going on here? Yeah, somebody used to be held in high honor, but they're not anymore. I don't know what somebody did. Somebody was very jealous of you. Look, a karmic masculine could be significant. Take it how it resonates. Somebody wanted you to be in pain. 67 could be significant. 76, 93, 39, 23, 32, 20, I said 25, 52. Take it how it resonates. Courthouse, legal actions, legal issues. 3 and 2 is 5 again. It's changed. Somebody could be having legal issues. We have a divine masculine and legal issues. What the fuck? Child, what's going on here? Yeah. Or they wanted to cause you that. We got trusted in reverse. Somebody's very sneaky and deceptive. This karmic masculine. Yes. I'm telling you, this is somebody that people thought they could trust. This could be male or female. Look, Jezebel, before I could get it out of my mouth, but we going to put her on out here. You are the starseed. Thank you, Spirit. They tried to cause you. This Jezebel 97, 79 could be significant. 67, 76, 22. All right? Somebody was in, yeah. Them two together wanted to cause... And these are two people that people could have held in high honor in the community. You know what I mean? Yeah, they worked together to try to make you look like, you know, boo-hoo the fool, right? Like you was somebody that people couldn't trust. Somebody could have said that you couldn't be trusted and that you was a Jezebel. I told you that. Yeah, that's what they said. This karmic masculine said that, and you a whole starseed. That's what they said. That's really fucked. That's probably really what's going to get this person's ass whooped by the ancestors. Abubu Kitty's about to reach out and touch this one here. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't protected as they think they are. They don't even care, though, to be honest with you. They don't believe. Keep going, Spirit. I was saying to myself, I don't want to put her out here on this table, and Spirit said, oh, yes, she belongs on the table. Yes, you do. Something about your occupation. A nice guy. Remember we said you're too fucking nice? That's you, collective. Male or female, you're too fucking nice. You're too nice to people. And I think that's why you're so protected, because you're so nice, right? You have a naivety about you, right? You give genuinely, authentically, 100% of the time. You know, you don't manipulate with your energy. You are, and a lot of people try to manipulate you because of your energy, because they think that you just don't get it. You don't see them, but you see very well. You see every fucking thing. But you Spirit said you got people that do that work for you, that watch out for you. You know, so you can stay in this energy. You're protected. Dude, come on now. You are protected. What's this? The pathway. Come on now. Yes, sir. You are protected. 5335. Look at that. Yes, sir. That, look, rituals. 44 could be significant. Am I out here doing rituals? We got an Ice King out here. Yeah, they really don't like you. They don't like the fact that you're confident, right? They don't like the fact that you took your power back. That's what I'm hearing. They don't like that. They don't like that you walked away from the situation. Somebody's out here been doing rituals. They've been doing rituals to make people not like you, not want to speak to you, don't see you in a good light. That's what they doing. That's what somebody been out here doing. Look at this shit. To make people not like you. This could even somebody that trying to make you go away. Child, look, you said you can have the whole fucking thing. Listen, you can have the whole, because it's all tainted now, right? It's all ruined now, right? What we got here? Yeah, we got the opposition, we got the rich girl, and we got divine masculine out here. Look, we got the rich girl, divine masculine, and the rich guy all on the same path. Thank you, Spirit. The opposition is about to get hurt. They about to get hurt. They hurting themselves. And all it is the same. Look, with the number 8 here, all it is what they put out is coming back to them. That's all. You ain't did nothing to nobody, collective. So don't let nobody out here, try to, make you have to defend yourself. You ain't got to defend yourself, because guess what? They about to be reached out and touch boo-boo kitties on their ass. Boo-boo kitties is playing for the other team. Ooh, 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 ooh. She ain't the bad guy up there. Come on, Spirit. She said, I did my part down here. Now I'm up here that I can do what I need to do. Yes, and get at these karmic ass masculines out here that always trying to get us caught up in some shit, right? Because their failure to get their shit together or choose or love themselves. How about that? Masculine and feminine. Come on now, let's talk about that shit. Look, number 1, baby, yeah. You've achieved a lot. 52. We got 52, 53. And 35. Look at that, back to back. We got a mature woman in reverse. This could be look, very lustful. Somebody has an entity attachment. Yeah, somebody could be dealing with a mature woman that's could be very lustful as well. All right, upside down. This is a mother. She a bad mama. This is somebody that's been putting spell work on people. I told you. Remember that card came out. She's been doing this shit to other people too. You ain't the only one. When she came to you, though, you didn't act like they act. These people possibly were into drugs and addictions and shit like that. They drink. They do sneaky shit anyway. That's why they were easy to be controlled, right? They were easy to get at. You, on the other hand, you chose to walk the other path. Remember, we said that. And they couldn't fuck with that. Like, you were their trigger and they was your trigger. Right. 29. Come on, Spirit Mirror. Yes. What's going on? Anything else for the collective? What's the message here? That's the message. Somebody got entity attachment. Yes, they do. This mature woman, whatever this mature woman's been putting out here, that shit's coming back onto them too, because they tried to steal from you. Yes, they did. They tried to steal your fucking energy. Like I said, they was attacking all your houses. Stop playing with me. Yes, sir. And you are a divine being. They had no business even in your yard, let alone in your house. Remember, it started out the house. I said the house could be your body. Thank you, Spirit. That's that. Listen. What else? What else? Karma. Tower. Look. 55, 54, 100% karma is coming. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Listen, you know, I always got to get a spiritual AF. Always got to get one of those. What's going on here with these folks out here in these streets? People really think that you're so nice and naive, right, that you'll just take anything from anybody. That's the kind of shit I'm picking up. That you'll just take anything. Grab your own butt. Love yourself. That's exactly what you did, baby. Y'all hear them birds? Whatever type of butt you have, you're a complete psychopath if you can't see that. Butts of all kinds are super fucking awesome. Look around at all the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny butts, jiggly butts, orangutan butts, elephant butts. Grab your butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Answer, yes, you are lucky. Very lucky. Whatever. Love yourself, baby. Well, yeah. Because I feel like this person tried to break your spirit, right? By tainting your relationships. You know what I mean? So, if everybody's for not fucking with you, then it must be me, right? Yeah. You grabbed your own butt. You started loving yourself. This is